Hello again, Channel Abel here. A quick look video at this Bob Cooper survival kit. Outback Survival tin, bought recently. I only really bought it, well, partly a curiosity value, but partly because it was on a fairly substantial discount online, so I thought I'd buy one to have a look. I've got a couple of survival kits already. I haven't really used them as such for survival. They're just interesting to have in a way. The tin was wrapped up in this sort of like cardboard thing, and it gives you the contents on the back. Bob Cooper's a real person from Western Australia, here in Australia, and he's had a lot of experience in outback survival, training in the bush, that sort of thing. He runs courses as well, if you want to go to West Australia and run a course, so pretty experienced guy, pretty interesting guy in the life that he's had. So I thought it'd be interesting just to there he is, there's a photo of him there, just to see what he puts in his kit. I saw online there's been a couple of updates of the kits over time. This is the one they got now, so it's in a tin. It's a little bit of foam in the top here. It's sort of glued in or something. I did have a quick look before, but this is the way it comes. So there's paper on top here, survival contents, so it goes through the normal sort of things you get in the survival kit. So compass, ferro rod, bit of fishing line, fishing hooks, all those types of things. Recommended additions: some coffee and tea bags, stock cubes to make some soup, electrolyte powder, anti-diarrhea tablet, some things. Comes down here, a little bit of instruction: the priorities of survival, water, warmth, shelter, signals, food. So obviously you need water, warmth, shelter, signal, how to, like if you're stuck, how to, and some food. 2 plastic bags, multi-use plastic bags, and on the back just to write notes or something like that. So pretty good. Comes with 2 plastic bags. Sorry, a reasonably large one, so I won't unfold it all, so won't see it in the camera anyway. And a band. It's got this little mini multi-tool here. I assume it's reasonable quality. Better than nothing, I suppose, if you're really stuck. A bit stiff to undo there. Some little tiny tools in there. A bit like the Gerber. Gerber's got one similar to this. No sort of branding on here. So anyway, little multi-tool, handy to have. That's this one. Torch is good, or flashlight as I say. Remove paper disc to operate torch. Okay, so yes, even comes with a battery, and there's a bit of paper. Let's see how it works this time. Yep, it's not overly bright, but better than nothing, so good. A little bit of cordage, that's fine. Trying to make some shelter. Here's the ferro rod and striker, so just a smaller type one. Whistle, pencil to write on the paper, little folding knife. I don't know if you really need a folding knife included in there, because hopefully you'd have something in your pocket. And there's a little knife cut in there, so anyway. Doesn't seem to be any branding on here. Reasonably sharp. Better than nothing, I suppose. Oh, it's a little bit of spring tension on here. Oh, so interesting. Tweezers are good. There's your little fishing kit. Real playing cards with real survival hints. playing cards. I might just open them at the moment, but yeah, when you're in the bush just sitting around, can get a little bit sort of boring or lonely, so mix some cards, maybe good idea. There's a little compass, a little bit of wire, signal mirror, that's the magnifying glass, pretty common type ones. Some band-aids in the bottom here, alcohol swabs, just a little sewing kit, surgical knife. Yeah, pretty interesting. I'll just quickly put them back in there. You'll notice this seems to be reasonably heavy, so I don't know. I really need to put these back in. Yep, down there. Down there. Oh, it's going to be a little bit. Let's grab the scale. Wait for that to zero out. And how's life been with you? It's been reasonably cold here the last week or two here in Queensland, so pretty good. So it's on grams. So nearly 500 grams, half a kilo. So sometimes I see people talk about survival kits, and do you really use them in the tin? Do you, something like that? But overall it's good. But actually when you look at what Lofty Wiseman did in his book, he's got the smaller Altoids tin survival tin, which you just keep in your pocket all the time, and he's got a tin which goes in the survival pouch, which goes on your belt, so hopefully you never lose that. So in some ways this is a bit of a combination between the two. But anyway, that's the Bob Cooper survival kit. Put that there, survival kit by Bob Cooper. Amateur and Well, thanks for watching. Remember, stay ready, stay prepared, stay alert. Yeah, especially what's happening in the moment these days. Wow, interesting what's happening in world politics. So take care, my friends. Bye bye for now.